Welcome to week 6. It is Saturday morning. I am out for a walk, and guess what? It is wanging it down. Still, be nice to get a couple of miles in. It is nice weather for frogs, and I've just had to rescue one. It was in the road. I think it had been partially clipped by a car and something was hanging out of its mouth. Anyway, I've picked it up and I've put it in our garden for safekeeping, and we'll see how it's getting on when we get back. Rescue Ranger. This will be the most exciting part of this walk. It is boring up here, but it's quite hilly, so you do get a fair bit of good exercise, so you can't mind too much. Just wish it wasn't raining all the time. Come on. Leg it. He enjoys it. That's the main thing. Still raining. Hey little guy. How you doing, mate? I don't think you're breathing anymore, are you? I think Froggy's had it. Right, 2.48 miles. Hopefully it will be a bit more exciting tomorrow or next time, whenever. Bye. Right, it is Sunday and I'm heading up to the poo pile again with Sam today. I'm not taking my camera because I do not intend to bore you with that twice in one weekend. So I'll see you when I get back and let you see how far I've gone. A couple of miles, I reckon. Right, we did 2.49 miles now. According to this, it's just changed whilst I've been sat here. So 2.49 miles today. And yeah, that was really boring. But it's nice to get out and get a bit of exercise and fresh air. So I should be back in a couple of days or maybe even tomorrow for some more walking. Tuesday, biking. Yes. Right, today is not a good day, I'm afraid. I'll explain why. I was just getting ready to celebrate the fact I can get back on my bike tomorrow, but about 9:30 this morning, my doctor decided to give me a call and see how my foot was going, which is cool. I said it hasn't really got any better, hasn't really got any worse. Anyway, then I let it slip that I've been walking rather than riding my bike everywhere, and it's not good news. I've been told that I shouldn't be walking either. So not only am I not allowed to ride my bike, I also have to stop walking anywhere for 2 weeks. I've got 2 weeks left on my course of anti-inflammatory drugs. Yeah, that's it basically. I'm not allowed to cycle. I'm not allowed to walk for 2 weeks, which really throws a spanner in the works considering... you know, I'm doing a vlog about cycling and I can't do that, so it turned into a vlog about walking for a couple of weeks, and now I can't even do that. So it's a vlog about doing absolutely nothing, which really sucks and is going to really set me back. But I can't do anything about it, and I do want my foot to get better because it hasn't for the last 3 months or so. So it does suck. Hopefully after a couple of weeks I can get back out there and crack on, but I don't know what will be filling up my videos for the next couple of weeks, so you could see anything, so stay tuned. So I'm sorry about that, but doctor's orders and all that, I've got to do what I've got to do. Anyway, so I've driven up the post office today. I don't like doing it. One, it's just a waste of petrol because it's not that far from my unit and stuff. But, you know, I can't do it. I can't just nip there and back. I have to go on a little reroute and try and get a few miles in. Oh, it's annoying. But it is what it is. And hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be back on my bike and my foot will be better. Maybe it is like the lady said, it's something to do with push off or something like that. It could be inflaming my tendon. But you know, they don't really know what it is, so I'll also have to go and do a blood test. You know, obviously I had a few last year, but there's more. So beginning of March I've got to go and grab myself another blood test, and I will keep you posted and let you know what's going on there, but I hope it's not bad news of any description. Anyway, here is a little bit of Bude golf course. I'm parked up down by Crooklets Beach at the moment, and it's a beautiful day out there, and I must say that over the last couple of weeks, we've had a few nicer days. When I say nicer, I mean not absolutely horrible. Today's a beautiful day. There's no wind. It's nice and warm. So I'm getting a little bit of a taste of the spring. I'd like to be better with my foot with regards to that, you know, by the summer, so I can just crack on. Because, of course, last year, I would rather it was happening now when the weather's not so good. Last year, I had to take a month off because I just couldn't really stand up on my feet properly. They were so painful on the soles. So I think my feet are going to give me problems from here on in, I have to say. But anyway, that is it. I'm not going to bore you anymore. Please keep watching. I'm sorry about the delay with any cycling, but it is what it is. Got to do what you got to do. Good morning. It is Wednesday now, and it's been a couple of days since I had my bad news regarding my exercise and my ban on exercise. But I have to say, at the moment, I'm quite enjoying not having to figure out how I'm going to go out without getting a soaking, because yesterday it was just atrocious weather-wise. It was super windy, with a fair amount of rain kicking around, and today is not much better. I mean, this paints a picture. Rain, the faster those arrows move across the screen, the faster the wind is, so it's not a nice day, but it is much nicer than it was yesterday. Anyway, I had to take my wife to a dental appointment in a big city. Well, it's a big town actually, Barnstable, yesterday. So that did, of course, mean a McDonald's. So I'm going to have to watch kind of what I'm eating for the rest of the week. But it does seem to be steaming along, this ban, so it shouldn't be too long, hopefully. Well, I know how long it'll be, but it shouldn't feel too bad, actually. But I'm really looking forward to going on my bike. Keep walking past it every time I come in my unit, and it just looks like a derelict old being. But never mind, it's one of those things, and you know, we are crunching along, and it'll soon be time for me to get back on it. But for today, no exercise, I'm afraid, or tomorrow. But you know, maybe you'll see me tomorrow. But right, it's Friday morning now, and as you can see, the hideous weather that we've had lately has made way for this. So obviously I'm really gagging to get out on my bike today, but I can't. But it is the end of the week, and I've probably got about 8-10 days, something like that, until I can get on my bike. So whilst I do like it when the weather's like this, I hope there's not too much of it while I can't get out on my bike, and it saves itself when I can, because this is beautiful. And there's some mega waves over there as well. I shall have to hurry up and get my bus done so I can bring my surfboard down here. Yeah, right, I better walk back to the car, because I'm not meant to be walking. So I've walked about 20 metres here from my car, and now I'm driving up to the post office. Fun. Weigh in about 15 minutes. Right, here we are. This is it, the end of week 7, I think it is, this week. And I really have to apologise. It has been a dull week. My total ban on exercise is in full effect. I'm about 4 days into it now, and it is doing my head in. First couple of days, of course, it wasn't too fussed because we had some really crappy old weather, but since it has been beautiful and blue skies, so I really am gagging to get out on my bike, but it's tough crap for me. I shall have to wait another 10 days or so, which sucks giant balls, but if it does help my foot, then I'm all for it. As it stands, not making any difference whatsoever, but got to give it in for the long haul and see how we're doing at the end. But I am looking forward to getting back out there and trying to catch up with my mile deficit, which I've got about 100 mile deficit by this stage, which is pony, but one of those things. Anyway, this week, yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I am not expecting a weight loss, but it would be nice to be somewhere around where I was last week, which was 107.4 kilos. On Tuesday, I had to take my wife into Barnstable, which is a big town, and she had some dental work she had to have done. So I make no apology for having a McDonald's whilst we were there. Anyone who watches my videos know that I don't live anywhere near a McDonald's or anything like that at all. Nearest one's about an hour away from me. So when we do go to somewhere that's got one, we generally tuck in and have one. So I do make no apologies. But the rest of the week, I've been eating pretty good. So let's see where we're at. And I'm not going to feel too hard down by if it's not great. 107.4 to beat. So let's get on with it. Right, well, I've got 107.4 kilos to beat. That's probably not going to happen today at all. So let's hope it's not put on too much this week, because I think I'll probably have put some weight on this week. So let's stop talking about it, just get on with it. Right, well, there's my weighing done and dusted, 108.2, which is rubbish. I appreciate that, but yeah, I'm just keen to get these 10 days over and done with, and then I can crack on. One thing I will say, I've never been very good at dieting. However, I do find that I do eat much better when I am exercising, because then you can really see the benefits. I've never really seen the benefits with just exercising and cracking on with what, you know, how I used to eat. That never worked. Doing a diet never really worked either for me because I like eating too much. But I have found whilst I've been doing these cycling videos, if I'm doing some good exercise, I tend to eat better as well, you know, really to maximise the potential for weight loss and all that kind of stuff. So while I'm not making excuses, you know, it's my own fault. I've put a bit of weight on this week, which is rubbish. Oh, that is terrible. Anyway, you know, we've still got the rest of the year to get on with it, and hopefully when the weather improves vastly and I can get back on my bike, I can get out and crunch some proper miles. But anyway, for now, please let me know how you're doing in the comments below. And if you haven't already, do a subscribe because it does help me out. And thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next week, I think for week 8. Bye.